when it comes down to somebody who infuriates me as a content creator, or somebody who kind of gets under my skin in a slight sense, and it probably gets under some people's skin as well. Somebody under the name of Jax21Storm is somebody who I wanted to talk about, even though they're not necessarily as, I'm not gonna say they're not as bad as people as like Alejandro or Mighty Puffs Fanboy or Trolls Band Together fan, which, oh my god, I don't want to talk about him! Jax21Storm is at least interesting, but also kind of a worrisome case. Let's talk about it. Now, the reason why I want to bring up Jax21Storm is because there's been a lot of vibes lately where Jax21Storm has been very much on the side of like kind of overdramatic at times. I know being overdramatic is one of those things where like it's kind of a thing where it really depends on the situation, but the main conclusion which I came down to actually going down to, which I was hoping to show this on screen, but the general thought of when it came down to the main point of exactly his behavior, it mainly came down to just like, get yourself some help. The first thing which I want to say is that I've talked to Jax a few times, and I've brought up some things like, oh, don't do some facial expressions or stop showing your iPad on streams and that stuff, which just generally doing it for the audience sake. But it also comes down to where somebody, well, actually not just anybody, Alejandro100, oh no, he has a DeviantArt. Jax21Storm would make a joke on one of Nick Kick's streams, and
let me say something to you.
What is it? Just say.
A couple days ago, you pretty much yelled at Jax Storm when you said, "All right, we get it," but like, dude, you gotta take it down. You gotta take it smooth, dude. Like, you shouldn't be talking to Jax Storm like that. He's an innocent guy.
Like,
he's your friend and
Because
stuff.
Jax21Storm said about Lori Lau from the Loud House.
Please stop. Please.
Oh boy.
Stop.
it got to a point to where Jax kind of overreacted.
She said needle to the transcript.
Okay, I have to.
Can we tone this down, please?
Shit. Oh my god.
I had enough of this.
All right, guys, let's keep it cool, okay?
I had enough.
Look, so we're talking about Trusty Jerklord,
We
okay?
don't
You want to
want
go back
drama.
on stage, Jax Storm? You want to go back on stage, buddy?
Yeah.
It went from anything from Jax wanting to join in and talk to Mighty Puffs Fanboy to
Jax Storm says he wants to be brought back in to speak to Dakota, but the proposition is that Alejandro should mute his mic.
I will talk with my Puss fanboy. I will talk with my Puss and Party Planner Preston.
Andro,
So-
mute yourself, and I'll let Jax Storm in, okay, buddy?
All right.
Very nicely.
I will talk with Preston and Mighty Puss fanboy.
Alright, I'm gonna invite him in.
I need to get my charger.
Yo, what's
Hey
up?
man.
Hey,
There you go.
I need to charge my phone. I accidentally unplugged it.
Oh my pups. I don't know what to say anymore.
Are you okay? I feel bad for you, Jax.
Shut, Alejandro. Please be quiet right now.
Okay.
No.
Jax, are you okay, dude?
No, I'm not okay.
Preston had to go as far to literally calm down Jax and make Alejandro apologize for his whole basically telling him off on the joke and everything.
Alejandro, there's no need. Alejandro, there's no need to say the reason, Alejandro.
Jax21Storm. Jax21Storm. I'm deeply very sorry for being harsh on you.
Well, here's the thing. Why are you saying that stuff in the first place? Are you trying to get people to feel bad for you? Like, the general thought that it comes down to, like, okay, you have issues in your personal life. Go and get some therapy. But bringing up those remarks in a live stream while they're still live, trying to be emotional on a live stream when it should just generally be positive discussion doesn't help the vibe. And but if I was there, I'd be like, if you have nothing to say, just leave. Because it's supposed to be a positive somewhat positive. If you're gonna keep going with these suicidal remarks, then you might as well like not even be on the streams in the first place. Like, you should get some therapy while you can, because that's what's important, instead of trying to go in and throwing these suicidal thoughts and that stuff out there almost every single live stream. Because people say either, oh, you shouldn't do this and that and the other. It's like, people, like he says, oh, life is hard or I've had a bad day. It's like, then don't join on to the stream. Don't join on to the stream if you had a bad day and literally like going through a lot. Because that's the thing. If you're not having a good day, then you shouldn't join onto the stream, let alone let the suicidal thoughts out. Like, don't do that on a stream. If you're not gonna go there and be a part of the discussion, then you might as well not even be there until you're better. Like, it's like one of those things where I took a look at the stream and I was just like, Jax is there trying to do this to try to ramp up people feeling bad for him. And he's done such hashtags like, oh, hashtag justice for Jax21Storm or Reswell Jax21Storm. And it's like, you shouldn't be doing this. The one thing you should be doing is grabbing your phone, unlocking it, like literally, go. It literally gets some help. It's way too easy to look at Jax in the same way with like, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, you shouldn't be doing this because this is generally not okay. Because you're, one, refusing to get help when you probably could be getting help right now as you speak, but then also just kind of guilt-tripping people in a sense with suicidal thoughts. Because, like, you feel that you're, like, you want to say all these thoughts and everything, and that's not okay. It's not okay to be, like, throwing suicidal thoughts when it should be a positive discussion. The general thing is, do not go and, like, join in just to be, like, to either get offended to somebody's joke and then bring up suicidal thoughts at the very end. Or try to get sympathy. Don't try to, like, literally go as far to go and get sympathy from people. Because the thing is, you're not going to do that in people's stream. It's gonna get to a point to where people are gonna get sick of you literally going and taking suicidal thoughts, which you could be having, and using to your own advantage to get sympathy. Like, stop. Genuinely stop and actually do the one thing, which is actually get some help. That kind of infuriated me in a sense. Get some help, Jax.